Wait, guys, I'm about to like scream and freak out. Good morning, it's Monday, and honestly, I'm so tired. Mornings are always the absolute hardest part of the day for me with my chronic issues, so waking up and getting going is always a battle. Right now, I'm just trying to get through my morning routine and skincare. Also, full disclaimer, before I go any further, my hair is actually very waxy and disgusting. I did wash it, I promise you guys. I've just been having some issues, but we ended up finding the culprit. At least I think I know what the culprit is. However, this entire vlog, my hair was really bad, so I apologize in advance. Anyway, I actually have an appointment to catch today, so let's get dressed. And this is the full fit. It's just something really simple. I'm just waiting until my parents come pick me up. I still unfortunately do not drive. I know it's a little crazy, but I'm still kind of learning, but it's also hard for me to drive considering that I have a lot of lightheaded issues due to my POTS. That's also why it's been difficult. But other than that, I also want to say that I do have a new camera. I'm not really used to this. I'm using the Pocket 3 and I feel like it's kind of a little bit of a learning curve. I'm still trying to adjust to it. I still need some accessories. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and go rest for a little bit before my parents show up, and then I will see you guys in a bit. Elevator time. I hate elevators. I've always been scared of elevators. I don't like the way they feel because that's how I feel. Like lightheaded and dizzy. Oh my gosh. Alright. Alright, so blood work went good, guys. I'm just waiting for my mom to get out of the bathroom. Also, it was really wholesome because a lot of women were just like talking in the room and talking about their stories with like cancer and stuff. So I'm gonna head out in a bit. Okay, so I just got home, but now I'm gonna take some vitamins. I'm actually gonna try out some new vitamins. However, I'm really nervous. I get so nervous, like major anxiety when I take new supplements. I'm trying to be a little bit more consistent with all of my supplements. I got really sharp nails. I just opened the bottle with my thumbnail. These smell a little weird. I'm so nervous. I got the 2 pills right here. I really hope I don't get nauseous, but here we go. It is now 10:02 and I'm just gonna do a little bit of pelvic exercises. I used to go to an actual therapist to do these for my endometriosis, but my insurance is kind of being a butt right now and they don't want to cover other sessions, unfortunately, so I just have to do them at home. So I'm gonna try my best to do them because I'm kind of out of breath right now actually, and my heart rate is going a little too fast because I could already feel it. I don't know how well this is gonna go, but we're gonna try. I'm actually feeling rather sad because I used to be a hardcore gym rat. I would work out like crazy and now I can't do simple Pilates. It's really hard for me to do pelvic floor stuff as well, and it's just super unfortunate. Like, I'm just so out of breath right now and I hate it, and I keep trying to stay positive. And I think another thing is I am feeling sad because I also feel like I'm missing out with life. I feel like my whole life revolves around appointments and testing and surgeries with endometriosis and dealing with my whole POTS and stuff. It's just hard, but I don't really want to dwell with that. I just kind of want to distract myself from everything. So I think I'm gonna go shower. I need to wash my hair because it's really oily. I'm gonna go take a shower. Shower is done, but honestly my hair feels a little rough and it's looking really rough. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't matter what I do or how much I wash my hair, but it always just feels so waxy. I've tried different products. I've even done like ACV rinses, and they do work a little bit, but yeah, I still have the same issue. I honestly think it's a hard water mineral buildup type of thing. I think I just need to switch my shower head, honestly. Also, I don't really think I'm gonna be doing much today, so I'm not gonna go crazy with my hair. I think I'm just gonna edit. I also plan on messaging this company. They have been wanting to collaborate with me. They're actually a small local company that hosts events and creative workshops, so working together would be such a huge opportunity. I'm so excited about it. Before I sit down and draft the message though, I'm gonna toss in a quick load of laundry in. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is message the person that was going to collaborate with me. This is actually a really big deal in my opinion because I've never done anything like this. I'm very shy and I get very anxious whenever it comes to messaging people first, but I'm actually trying to get more out there in my area. I've noticed that a lot of content creators are actually popping up in the RGB. Many people probably have never heard of it, but that's where I'm based from, and I've been wanting to get myself more out there. I really wish I could have done this a lot sooner, but it is what it is, so I'm just gonna be starting now. I do feel a little sad though as a content creator because I've been feeling like I am behind with everything, and there are times where I just feel a little envious of other creators, and I think comparing is definitely a thief of joy. Sometimes I have to take a step back and say, look, it's okay, it's not too late. Unfortunately, I'm a one-person show. I do everything by myself and I don't have any help. Every time I try to reach out to brands for paid things, it doesn't work out. I either get lowballed or it's just free product. What I'm trying to say is free product is great and I'm always grateful when brands reach out, but if it comes with a strict deadline and demands 3 to 5 videos for perpetual usage rights, that's not a gift, that's unpaid labor. And don't forget, half the time they hand you a full script, they want exact talking points, specific angles, and tight deadlines. At that point, it's a full marketing campaign. Content creation is actual work. We put real time, energy, and our own money into this, from camera gear, lighting, and editing software to spending hours filming and polishing a video. We love what we do, but unfortunately a lot of brands have been taking advantage of small creators. Okay, so I sent out the message to the person who wanted to collaborate. Now, my plan before I even get to editing, I actually want to decorate the apartment and make it a little better. My idea is to get some photos, get like Elden Ring photos. I really love Elden Ring lately, and I just love the way everything looks like. If you haven't noticed by now, I have a massive soft spot for anything with a medieval, gothic, or Victorian vibe, also fantasy. Naturally, Elden Ring completely stole my heart, and honestly, Ronnie is easily my absolute favorite character. So I've been thinking about how to bring the aesthetic into my space. My plan is to take some of my favorite Elden Ring photos, print them out, frame them, and finally get them up on my wall. Plus, I want to use those same prints to craft my own custom handmade bookmarks for my books. I think it's going to turn out so cool, so I wanted to share a little preview of what I'm planning. Alright, so I don't want to spend too much time on the whole picture frame ideas because I still gotta edit. However, I also do want to look for some things for the backgrounds on this side. I'm thinking of adding some kind of background, maybe like a tapestry, and then add some fairy lights to the back. I'm not too sure yet, but I was actually inspired by my cousin because the way she had it, it just looks so beautiful. I was actually searching on Amazon and I did find this one, which is the exact one that my cousin has. It actually popped up for me, so I think that is a little too funny. I really want to get this one, but then at the same time I don't, because I also don't want it to be as if I'm copying her, you know what I mean? So I've been looking into other ones, but I just don't know how I feel. I also ended up finding this picture frame. I'm thinking about getting it too. There's a lot of things that I do need for this apartment because everything is a mess. I need like organizers. I really want to organize better, especially because I have so much wires. Like all my wires are just thrown in here. I'm gonna go ahead and edit for a bit. It's actually 3:07 and I did do some editing. I was only able to edit one video and I just started feeling super sleepy. So I gotta take my granny nap. I think I'm gonna try to do a power nap or maybe just sleep until my boyfriend gets out of work and then we can go grocery shopping. But I am so tired, and like the worst thing ever too is I'm having really bad acid reflux. But I think the most frustrating part is dealing with fatigue issues because I can never get anything done. Like, I can't just finish things. I'm just gonna take a nap and cozy up with my Xavier plush. He's so cute. I've been playing Love and Deep Space, guys, so I'm kind of addicted. I'm just gonna fall asleep and I'll see you guys soon. So I ended up waking up from my nap around 5:28 p.m. but unfortunately I was not feeling my best at all. I woke up super sick and just so nauseous, so I decided to listen to my body, stay in bed, and doom scroll on the phone for a bit. While I was scrolling, I stumbled across this creator on TikTok who makes the cutest phone cases for their small business. I mean, just look at how adorable these are. I'm definitely going to have to buy one for myself eventually. Okay, so we did get some groceries. I am not feeling like eating actually. My acid reflux has been incredibly bad, so I've been feeling like puking all day long, but I got myself some salmon. I also got these to try because I have like the strawberry popsicles by Outshine, which they're pretty good. I've never tried this one though. So I'm just putting away all the groceries, and then once I'm done with that, I'm just gonna go to bed, and that is that for the end of Monday. So I didn't get to finish my recording yesterday. I was just too tired. Right now it is 8:40. I actually have an appointment at 9 with my therapist online. I'm still feeling pretty tired. I don't know what it is, but I've been dealing with so much fatigue recently. I'm just so exhausted, and I still don't feel very well. I'm having like a lot of acid reflux and gastritis pain, unfortunately. So I think after this, I'm probably gonna make bone broth. Also, good news is I did tell you guys that I was messaging this company or something that's in the RGB. Well, they messaged back and they said that they're excited to collaborate with me, so that's amazing. I have like a little meeting, I guess, with them tomorrow. I just don't know what time yet. They're supposed to tell me today, so we're gonna, I guess, plan out the collaboration. Alright, so I'm just gonna wait till it is 8:50. I'm probably just going to scroll around the internet while I wait. I'm actually gonna check my AliExpress orders because I did order some things. Oh wow, they made like a Valico plush. It's so freaking cute. I actually ordered a couple things off of AliExpress, and so essentially I got this cup. This is Xavier. He's one of my mains, including Silas. What I really loved about this shop owner is that she ended up adding so much more to the things that I ordered, because I also ordered this card of Xavier with the cup, which is super amazing, but they included some gifts, and some of the gifts are like the Xavier notepads, which are so cute. I love it. And then it also came in with like some buttons. These are so adorable. I want to actually buy like an Ita bag or something like that and put in like my pins inside them. They're so cute. It also came with like this cute keychain right here. And they also added in this card as well. And then they also sent these. I don't know what these are for, to be honest. They're very cute. And then I think this is a bookmarker of Xavier. So that's really cool. I think I'm addicted to like AliExpress at the moment, but I'm actually waiting for, I think, 2 more things. I'm waiting for a Silas plushie, and I'm waiting for like this bag because I also have the milk tea bag, and I'm trying to turn it into a purse because there's this girl on TikTok who actually turned it into a purse, and it's so amazing, and I want to do that. But anyways, guys, I got to go because I have my therapy session. So alright, so therapy session is actually done. I was just embarrassed because my camera wasn't working, unfortunately. But besides that, my mom sent in some photos of pigs. My parents actually have a ranch and they have animals, guys. I don't think I've ever told you all about this, but it's just so cute. They have sheeps, turkeys, bunnies. They even have, like, obviously pigs, ducks, and I don't know what else, I don't remember. But they do have a lot of animals. Anyways, this is one of the photos of the pig that they sent me. It's so cute. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get some breakfast. By breakfast, I mean just bone broth because I'm not really feeling well. Okay, so I just created my thumbnail, but I'm not exactly too happy with the way it is. I just felt like something was missing with this thumbnail, maybe a photo of myself, but I just didn't really want to go take a photo during this time, but it is what it is. I just left it as it is. I'll definitely change it later. So far, I had a few of my VODs posted. I'm essentially just cutting my VODs into parts instead of just long hours of my stream. It's Chef Tiny Tears of time. Just kidding. I'm just gonna make a quick meal, which is the salmon that I got yesterday. This is absolutely one of my favorite meals. I like to add some butter on my salmon before I throw it in the oven. I'm probably gonna have chicken for dinner after I stream. I don't know, I'll see. I don't like eating late though. Like, that's the one thing that I don't like whenever it comes to streaming, is basically streaming late and then eating late, you know? Alright, in we go. I already have some rice pre-made, so I don't really need to do a lot of cooking. I like to have everything prepped and ready to go before my stream days because I'm always in a hurry because I'm always editing, and then I usually go straight to streaming. So I try to meal prep as much as possible, and also to make things easier for me because I don't know how my chronic illness is going to respond the next day, because sometimes I just have crappy days and I just feel so sick. So I always have to make sure my meals are prepped. Also, the rice I highly recommend is this one right here. It is so good. Like, I've tried different rices from my local grocery stores, and for some reason they tend to like dry out a lot of the times, but this one stays moist like even the next day. So I will put it in the refrigerator after I'm done cooking it because I have a rice cooker. Highly recommend a rice cooker. They're affordable and it makes everything so much easier, especially when you're chronically ill. I think I'm just gonna continue editing whatever I need. I don't know if I should edit. I should probably prep my OBS real quick. It's always good to double check if all your tech is working and running smoothly, because there's times where when I'm streaming things just mess up or just crash and I completely forget to do this, but I'm trying to make it into a habit. Okay, since we did edit some of the Resident Evil VODs for my gaming channel, I think I'm gonna focus on my beauty channel now because I finished 2 Resident Evil VODs, which is good. I always want to get 2 videos out of the way, at least like every single day till I get it done. And now I just definitely want to focus on my beauty channel because I feel like that one suffers the most. I rarely post on it. I'm trying to be a little bit more consistent by posting weekly, at least 1 video every week. That's what I'm trying to do. Before I even do that, I should probably get my Twitch clips. So let me do that first before I edit my beauty stuff, because I don't want my VODs to be deleted or something, so I definitely need to work on some of the stuff that I already have on here. It is now Wednesday, and getting out of bed was definitely a struggle that morning. After a little mandatory doom scrolling, I decided to make the bed rot somewhat productive and pulled up some photos to work on. I was kind of bed rotting for a few hours. Well, technically bed thriving. I was just editing some carousels, but I kind of spent way too long doing that. Now I'm just feeling pretty lightheaded. I have a headache, so today I'm probably going to be using my cane until it goes away, so I'm going to have it near me at all times just in case, because I don't want to fall. Other than that, I think I'm just gonna eat breakfast right now. I'm not really feeling too well, so I think I'm just gonna eat cereal. This is also probably not the best nutritional cereal or breakfast, but to be honest, I've never tried Reese's Puffs, so I'm gonna try it for the first time today. Okay, this is really, really good. I wish I could have eaten this as a kid. Yes. Anyway, so the plans for today is I plan on messaging the company because they haven't gave me a set time for the meeting. We were supposed to have a video call today for collaboration ideas. We were going to talk. I was going to talk to the team and stuff like that. Secondly, I'm going to focus on cleaning today because there's a lot. Like this room is a mess. I need to clean that. I also still need to edit some things. I also need to schedule some things. So there's a lot that needs to be done, and I also need to take a shower. So I'm probably going to go do that first before I even do everything. Well, actually, let me start with putting the bed sheets in the washer because it is that time already that I need to put them to wash. Alright, so I just finished putting the bed sheets in the washer and I did take a shower. So right now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna plan out some event ideas that I do want to host in the RGB because wow, dude, my forehead looks really big with my hair like this. Alright, I forgot what I was gonna say because my big forehead distracted me. Essentially, what I wanted to say was I've been having this one lingering fear in the back of my mind that what if I put all this work into creating an event and nobody will actually show up? It's definitely intimidating to put yourself out there like that. But honestly, the chance to connect with everyone and bring people together makes pushing past that fear totally worth it. Okay, so the company just finally reached out to me and they're available in about 10 minutes. So I'm so nervous, guys. Wait, guys, I'm about to like scream and freak out because I just got a message from the owners and they just told me that they're gonna have their other social media person come in, and that is also Stars. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited because I'll be meeting Stars too. She's like one of my favorite local music artists in the RGB. I'm such a fangirl. Like, it's so embarrassing, honestly, but I've always wanted to meet her so bad. She actually had like an event and she did such an amazing thing in the Valley. She did an all women's music artist event type of thing, and I really wanted to go, but I didn't make it. I couldn't make it. So, oh my gosh, dude, I'm gonna scream. If you guys haven't heard of Stars, I'm gonna let you know. She's just a good music artist. You just go follow her. Okay, so when the meeting first started, I was honestly super nervous, as you could tell, but I was definitely stressing for nothing. Everything ended up going so well. I finally got to meet Stars, well, virtually, and she is truly the sweetest person. I already knew she had a kind soul just from watching her, but meeting her virtually was amazing. She was so encouraging and motivational. I also got to connect with the owner of the space, and everything just clicked. Now I'm just going to be following up with them as we start planning out future events. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. I'm scared. I'm shaking. I'm shaking. Oh my goodness. Okay, so they're gonna keep me in touch, and we are also gonna be starting our first event ever. Oh my gosh, this is like a big deal. I'm so like happy but nervous at the same time. Oh my gosh, I'm shaking. Alright, so now that the meeting is wrapped up, it's straight back to editing. I'm just trying to finish up the Resident Evil Requiem VODs for my YouTube channel. I've officially finally finished with the Resident Evil VODs on YouTube, and it felt like decades. So yeah, I'm really glad that I got that over with. Now I think the next thing that I'm just gonna focus on right now is probably make some food, and then I'll probably come back, edit a little bit of my beauty video because I need to get that done because I'm trying to post every week. And then I think after that I'm probably either going to relax after, maybe clean up a little bit. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Alright, so that meal definitely hit the spot. I feel like I'm ready to concentrate now, so I'm gonna go back in and work on some editing. I'm actually going to work on my beauty YouTube page this time because I actually didn't get to edit the YouTube video yesterday, so I'm gonna work on that today. But also, before I get started, I just wanted to like bring up something incredibly random. But while I was eating, I was watching a Korean drama or K-drama called Spooky in Love, and honestly it's a really good K-drama right now. I'm actually really loving it, although I don't think all of the episodes are fully up yet. I think it's just like one episode every week or something like that. I don't really know, but I love K-dramas. I really like to take my breaks and watch a lot of K-dramas. I think last time I saw Teach You a Lesson, and if you haven't already, that one is also a really good one. I highly recommend it. If you guys love K-dramas, let me know down in the comments, and also if you have one that you recommend me to watch, also let me know in the comments. I'll definitely check out the K-drama show. Now with that being said, I should get started with editing before I just get distracted. Honestly, this video has been sitting in my computer for months. I don't even know when I actually filmed this, but I just know it's been a very long time. Time to finally unwind and relax for the night. I've been playing Love in Deep Space, and honestly, it's such a comfort game for me. It's absolutely stunning visually, but I'm definitely still mourning Valko a little bit. I really wanted him to be a love interest. Good morning, guys. It is Thursday. We are almost at the end of the week, starting off the morning with a little skincare routine and then putting on a bit of makeup, which feels so crazy because it's been a minute since I've actually worn any. After that, I'm getting dressed, keeping it super simple today with a basic tank, jeans, and some boots. The main reason I'm getting all ready is that I have an appointment to go get the results for my blood work. So into the car we go. Time to head out and get those results. Hey guys, I am done with my appointment, but I'm like having some pain right now, unfortunately. I'm just having pain along like my pelvic area, which really sucks. This tends to happen after like my cycles, unfortunately. Okay, so someone was staring at me. I'm sorry, it was a little weird recording here, but I'm gonna go home soon. Alright, so I'm finally back home, and I actually went to HEB, and we also ate at Firehouse Subs, which was really good. I didn't get to film it, I completely forgot, but other than that, guys, my appointment did go well. I do want to talk a little bit about some things that have been on my mind, though, because I kind of feel, I guess, like sad at the same time, a little bit overwhelmed because unfortunately, I always have to check my iron levels every month just to make sure that I am doing okay considering how heavy my cycles are and just having endometriosis and all of this inflammation issues that happen with endo. What I'm trying to say here is dealing with the full body inflammation from endo gets so frustrating. Doctors always suggest hormonal treatments, but we all know that's just a temporary band-aid, not a cure. Plus, they trigger my POTS and cause so many mental health side effects for me. That's why I completely refuse to touch medications like Oralisa as well. Forcing young women to deal with severe side effects like that just feels barbaric, and after doing my research, I know I'm definitely not a candidate for it. Their next suggestion is usually a hysterectomy, but I'm still young and I'm not sure if I want kids yet. I know they want to fix my low iron, but those options just aren't right for me. I'm feeling all kinds of emotions. But I digress. I just don't really want to think about that right now. I did receive a package today and I really hope it is what I think it is. Honestly, I really do not know. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Actually, I got Leon. I got a Leon Funko Pop. I love Leon Kennedy. I mean, obviously. He is so hot, but also amazing. I actually ended up getting the Chainsaw Villager, including Wesker, so I can't wait for those two to come in as well. But this is gonna look so good with my room setup because I have like a Leon picture frame, which I'll show you guys. I gotta show you how this looks like. All right, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and edit before the meeting because I want to make sure I get something done. So I guess I'll be editing until possibly 4 p.m. depending on how I feel, just before the meeting takes place. Okay, I admit I only did a little bit of editing on my beauty video. Unfortunately, I got caught up with my YouTube channel and I was wondering how I could organize it a bit better with my videos and how to get the placement right on my YouTube channel, and I love it. I'm kind of like rebranding my YouTube channel, guys. I haven't really been able to mention this to you all. When I first started YouTube, I started doing it as I kind of want to become a makeup influencer kind of person. So I started doing makeup. Well, actually, fast forward. I started out with scene emo type of stuff and I used to make candy bracelets. But then as I got older, I was like, okay, I really like how these other influencers or content creators are doing their channels. I want to become a makeup influencer, if you will. So I was aiming towards that. But then as things progressed, I've realized that I actually have so many passions and I'm not just all about makeup, and also I'm learning when it comes to makeup. I'm not a professional makeup artist. I'm not the go-to that knows everything about makeup. I'm someone that's actually learning along with everybody else when it comes to makeup. So I don't know why I was trying to force myself to be this person that I wasn't. So if you've been following me on YouTube for a long while and you're following me because of YouTube, because of my makeup, I mean, and you thought that I was like the go-to person to go to, then I hate to break it to you guys and I do want to apologize for that. I'm not the go-to person for all things makeup. I mean, I do know some things, don't get me wrong, but I'm also still learning. So I feel like I'd rather use my YouTube channel for, you know, someone that's just learning about makeup as well, and we're learning together. I think that is a more beautiful way to reframe my YouTube channel. And not only that, I feel like I'm going semi towards like lifestyle, if you will, because I do love organizing. I do love making my space a little better. I love being creative. I love creating my own styles. I love creating my own DIY stuff. I mean, I just filmed the whole DIY fairy mirror. I also love fashion. I love gaming, pop culture. It's just everything. So I feel like this YouTube channel is a mix of everything I love, and I hope you guys do enjoy this rebranding. I know a lot of people say stick to one niche, you know, and because if you don't, then your channel won't grow. But honestly, I'm kind of tired of separating myself into one little box and basically putting myself into one box. Long story short, guys, because I know I could honestly go on and on about this forever, being authentic is what people are actually looking for. Nobody wants the aesthetically perfect creator anymore. People just want someone real and relatable, and we need so much more of that. It actually reminds me of something Donna, the makeup artist I've been learning from, told me. She said it's so much better to just combine all your passions on one page, because when you separate yourself into different accounts, one of them may suffer. So yeah, keeping it real and keeping it all together. I got to go because meeting is gonna start soon. So despite how nervous I was, that meeting went so well and I'm honestly so relieved. Afterwards, I just settled in with my leftover sandwich and kept watching Spooky in Love. This K-drama is so good. I literally cannot stop watching it. To wrap up the night, I just rested and read my Bible for a bit since I've been making an effort to get deeper into my faith. And yeah, that was pretty much my Thursday. I'm just trying to make some breakfast today, but I really don't feel so well. I don't know, I'm feeling so tired, like extremely tired. I just feel weird overall. Also, my parents brought me some eggs. These are actually from their own chickens. I like to do my best to eat a little more healthy considering that I have endometriosis, so I like to try to stay away from hormones, you know, from like grocery stores, because that's what they put in their eggs. Can you guys believe that these are blue? I really love to support my local farmers because they do such an amazing job, and I think they're just so important to the world. I also feel like people don't really give them the credit that they deserve. Like, for example, my cousin, her and her husband, they literally hand make so many things. She is one that doesn't really like to, she's one that tries her best to stay away from like chemicals and just things that have hormones and additives and stuff like that. So they actually made their own jelly, and this is literally homemade, homegrown. They basically grew their own berries and whatnot, and they made their own jelly, and it's so delicious. One of my biggest goals actually is to learn to grow my own stuff as well, because now that we're in this day and age, there's a lot of food recalls, you know, and then ever since what happened when the whole virus happened, how everybody was stockpiling on groceries, I think it is important to just grow your own food, because you never know what can happen in the future. I'm starting off my morning with some potato and eggs for breakfast. This is actually my favorite morning breakfast. After that, I'm just putting on Netflix to watch my favorite show. Also, I was so surprised to see Stephanie on Netflix. Like, that is incredible for her. I've always loved watching Rotten Mango. It's honestly one of my absolute favorites. So seeing her on here is so cool. Now it's time for some skincare, but while doing my skincare, I felt my heart racing, so I took a second to check it. Sure enough, my POTS was flaring up and my heart rate was at 112. They really set a rough tone, but I just took it easy, sat down, and edited for the rest of the day. To wrap things up, I worked on the thumbnail for my new beauty channel video. That part was actually really fun and satisfying to finish. Now it's time to get ready for my stream. Actually, before I even get ready for my stream, I do need to post on TikTok real quick. So I think I'm gonna post this Pokemon trainer makeup video right here. This is part of my YouTube video that I filmed, which you guys could check it out if you missed it. Quick random moment, but look at how cute my phone wallpaper is. I love designing this so much. It's just so me. Moving on though, I spent some time working on my TikTok thumbnail. My usual process is super simple. I just grab a screenshot from the video, edit it to Canva, toss my title on top, and that's it. Posted the video right after. Okay, so I had to do a voiceover for this clip because I was talking way too much. I am honestly such a huge yapper, it's insane. But essentially, I was trying to explain my struggle with making that custom bag for my Molly tea bag, which was inspired by that TikToker. I did mention it previously in the video. It has not been going well. I've been trying to find those clear PVC bags, but it's been a nightmare. The first one I ordered from Amazon was way too small and was folding the bag on the sides. So then I ordered one from AliExpress, but the handles were khaki and I really wanted black. My plan was to buy a separate bag with black handles and swap them out, but the AliExpress bag ended up being way too big. So I had to return both of them, which was so frustrating. I did end up finding one more option on Amazon that might actually be the right size. Fingers crossed, but it won't be arriving until September. I just felt like sharing that with you guys because the PVC bag ended up coming in that day, but I just ended up disappointed. But anyways, now I'm just on to streaming. It's officially Saturday and I'm rushing to get ready because my mom called last minute to ask if I wanted to head out. So speed run, get ready with me it is. Can we quickly talk about fashion brands though? I genuinely hate how hard it is for short petite women to find clothes that actually fit. Case in point, these pants are ridiculously long on me. Anyway, we ended up going thrifting and I was honestly so impressed with my pocket 3. Just look at these angles, it's insane. I really love this. While we were browsing, I was specifically on the hunt for picture frames. I'm trying to find one for the project idea I mentioned earlier in the video. That was pretty much the trick. Alright, so I'm back home and I actually did end up finding some goodies at Goodwill, which I'm surprised because I hardly find anything decent, but just wait for it. I have a vision for this. I decided to get this picture frame because I really did like the way it looks like. It kind of gives off that like Victorian kind of style that I'm going for. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to repaint this with a different gold color maybe. So I'm gonna repaint it. And I think it's gonna look really, really good once it's done and finished. And I'll definitely film a video for this project. And of course, I'm gonna remove this because this is the picture that I really want to put on this picture frame. So my goal is to get this photo onto that picture frame. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'm gonna figure it out. The next thing that I did purchase was these boots right here. Literally, I only paid about $2 for them. I think it was like $2.40, which is a steal. Like, I think they're just the most cutest booties ever. Now, I did get a package today and I'm excited because this is another Funko Pop from the Resident Evil Funko Pop series, which you guys did see the Leon one. So I forgot which one this one was. I don't know if it was Wesker or the Chainsaw Man. I'm not too sure. Oh yeah, it is the Chainsaw Man. As for the Wesker one, that one's gonna come in later, I guess. But this one is so cute. I really like it. I love the way it looks. I can't wait to put it near my whole Leon section area. I know I was specifically having it for just Leon, but I guess I'll just make it into like a whole Resident Evil section, which I'll show you guys in a bit, but this is so cool. Okay, so let me give you guys a little tour of my Leon figure and picture frame and essentially the areas of where I'm gonna put like all the Resident Evil merch. Okay, so here, of course, we have the statue of Leon. I was so lucky because we found this on Facebook Marketplace. It was like an entire box set collection, and I did film a video of it on TikTok, but yeah, I'm really happy with it. So I ended up getting this statue. He looks really good. And then I actually made this picture frame myself out of a Leon calendar that I got off of TikTok shop. It's not really like perfect. Like, you can see the lines and stuff like that as you get closer, but from far away it looks good. Like, you won't even notice it. But I'm thinking about probably putting something here to make it a little better, like some Resident Evil logos or something. So it's really cool. But I know this isn't part of Resident Evil, this is Sephiroth, but I plan on putting the Funko Pops here, so I think it's gonna look so cute. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna go take a shower, but the first thing that I'm gonna do is do an ACV rinse because my hair needs it. It keeps getting oily and very waxy. I just feel like products is just not coming off no matter what shampoo I use. Right, so now I'm doing the ACV rinse to finally tackle the hair waxiness that's been driving me crazy for months. Ignore how silly I look, just trust the process. So essentially I finished up and honestly, it worked a tiny bit, but it didn't really do much. So back to the drawing board again. I'm just really tired. I really don't feel like streaming today, but I think I'm just gonna do like a short 2-hour stream and just relax. My hair's still a mess. I'm also a little stressed out because I'm having a problem. Like, my hair is still like kind of waxy. I mean, it's a lot better than it was earlier, that's for sure, but it still gets pretty waxy. And I've been like researching so much on this, and if you guys know, if you have any tips, let me know in the comments. But I have looked it up and I heard that hard mineral water tends to make your hair waxy. And I thought it was like my products, but I've switched out my products like multiple times and it still gets waxy. So I don't know. I mean, I might go shopping tomorrow for another shampoo that I saw that apparently is really good for that issue. And I hope it works, but I am still looking into switching out my shower head. But anyways, I need to get to streaming. I'm late. Alright, so I'm incredibly tired. My stream went pretty well. I did a short stream today, but super off topic, guys. I'm incredibly impressed with this Pocket 3 because the lighting is so good. This room is actually dark right now, so this is amazing. But yeah, I think I'm going to rest now and I'll see you guys on Sunday. Good morning, it is Sunday. I actually have a lot of errands to do today. I'm also trying to get used to not wearing too much makeup, so today I'm only wearing some lip gloss. I'm just going like all natural in a way. All natural, somewhat, because I have lip gloss obviously, but this is gonna take some time getting used to. I've always been like quite insecure about my acne scars, unfortunately. I feel like my skin has improved a little bit. I think it's a little bit more glowy as compared to what it used to be. I feel like it was a lot more dull, but it's just the acne scars that really bug me. But other than that, guys, there's so much to do today. I went to Ulta for several things, First of all was to find a better shampoo for my waxy hair. Another was I also wanted to grab another e.l.f. hydrating camo concealer because my old one was way too light. I also stumbled on these super cute NYX sets, and also I restocked my micro brow pencil since mine was completely out. Honestly, looking at them, I need to get my brows done so bad. After Ulta, we headed over to Bricks and Minifigs. You guys know how much I love coming here. They always have the best sets and deals. It's easily one of my favorite spots to shop. I ate, had a food coma, took a nap, and I also felt pretty sick after. I think it's because I ate a lot, and when you eat a lot and when you have POTS, it's not the best combo. So my heart rate has been pretty fast all day. But I wanted to show you guys what I got at Ulta. I completely forgot and left them in the car. Like, I just wanted to come inside. It was just so hot and I did not feel well. My feet were hurting. But I essentially got the Clean Slate Curl Talk shampoo right here from Not Your Mother's. I hope this one works for me because my hair tends to get so waxy, as I stated before. So hopefully this will help with whatever I'm going through. And then of course I got my micro pencil by NYX, and then I also ended up getting this Ulta contour stick. It had a lot of good reviews. I didn't know which contour stick to get personally because I don't really contour, but I want to experiment and learn. So I ended up going for the Ulta one because I saw there was a lot of good reviews. And of course I got another hydrating camo concealer. I ended up picking up a different one because the one that I have is way too light. And I hope this one will be a good matching one for me. Now then, it is almost 6, so I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna get started with my stream. I am so tired, so I don't know how long I'll be streaming. I think today we're going to be playing Helldivers. I'm also going to be playing Elden Ring and possibly unboxing some figures. These are all of the figures that we have collected so far. We have more. They are in the back on this side. There's just so much we've been collecting over the past like year or so. I'm also really excited for the It one because he looks really amazing. So let me show you guys how he looks like. This is so cool. I freaking love it. We also have Spider-Man Magic the Gathering. This is a little character right here. We also have him from Spider-Man. He's so heavy. And then 3 of the other ones that we have, I think I'm going to unbox the Joker on TikTok because I really love this figure. Like, this is my favorite Joker from Batman, so I love it so much. I mean, it's just perfect, and it looks so much like the original actor. Rest in peace to him. I do love the accessories because it comes with like a bazooka and a bunch of other stuff, so it's really cool. And then of course we have like Spider-Man right here, so I can't wait to open I can't wait to open this one. And then of course we have the Evil Dead, which is really cool. I think this is like a really amazing collection right here, so I can't wait to unbox this one. Now with that being said, it is time to stream. Okay, so I didn't get to end my video yesterday. I was just too tired, but I guess I'll just end it here. It's actually Monday. This is supposed to be a whole week vlog, but yeah, I'm just gonna end it here. I'm also not really feeling good, but I just want to thank you guys for sticking around with me. If you made it this far into the video, just know that I really appreciate it. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!